What's up, Tricology family? Welcome back to another episode of the Tricology News Talk. And today we have a couple of updates and announcements for you guys as regards to movies and sports and other and everything that's going on that due to the effect of the coronavirus and what's their plan A and plan B's what are sorts. But without other than that, let's just get straight on into it. Okay, so Disney has announced that to hype up the season 2 of The Mandalorian, host and the executive producer John Ferry shares a tale of the making of the live action series The Mandalorian, starting on May 4th, which is going to be a 8-part documentary series based on the behind the scenes of everything that went on in season 1 of The Mandalorian. Now it will start on May 4th. The same day that Star Wars: The Clone Wars premieres its series finale, on that day. So this is going to be very interesting because everyone loves The Mandalorian ever since it came out on Disney Plus. So I think it'll be a good way to have them not only get some good content on there for Disney Plus, but also hype up for The Mandalorian season 2. And then other than that, let's move on straight to the next topic. So there was a rumor saying that that they think the NBA should continue their season and the playoffs and the finals at the Walt Disney World Resort. Now, they've been talking about like how are we going to continue on the NBA season and so forth. So, my opinion on that is that if they decide to do that right now, that means that they will get every faculty and team or franchises to Orlando, and then play around in the ESPN Worldwide Sports complex, and then has broadcast the games, but with no audience in attendance. That's what wrestling promotions like WWE and AEW is doing right now, where there's events doing live air shows without no audiences. So that would be interesting if they decide to pull this move. But we don't know what's going to happen towards that. But other than continue on with the sports, so states in LA, New York, and Louisiana says that they're not going to hold any sports or concerts or events or festivals to the end of towards 2021. Now, they talk about the large scales of sports events, other festivals and other stuff. So you have to think about all the festivals that were like the Mardi Gras that have in New Orleans, the football games it's between two in LA and New York. So this is going to be kind of interesting what they're going to do with that. And another note that next year's WWE WrestleMania 37 is going to be held at the new LA Stadium. But that's on a high note question if that's still going to happen next year. So, yeah. But we're just going to have to wait and see what's going to happen between now and then. And now moving on to the movies. So, the movie theaters are content to try to open their theaters in July. Now, we have a couple of movies that are slated in July. Like, of course, Tenet, the new Purge, which is entitled Forever Purge, and Mulan. So, they're really formidable trying to get the movie theaters back in time for those movies. So, the only question is, could this virus be over by that time? If so, then if they open right on July 1st, then they'll have to try to replay old movies until like the new ones come, like Tenet and Mulan, to open up in theaters. So that's the current situation that's they're going with right now. So, and that's my honest opinion on that. So if that's ever gonna happen. So, but we don't know what's gonna happen towards then, but that's my opinion on that. Yeah. So other than that, moving on to the next topic. So we still have a couple of delayed movies that haven't got a release yet, which could either be released on streaming or it could be have a theatrical release. So let's look through the list of all the movies that's still delayed. They haven't got a release date. So we have the new animated Scoob movie, which I think this movie might be released on HBO Max. So when HBO Max appears on May. So that's my opinion on that. That's if they don't get a theatrical release on it. So next one up, Greyhound. This was one of the Sony's original movies that was delayed, but they never got a release date. So if this don't get a theatrical release by in 2021, so I would have to think Netflix will pick this up and just stream it from there. And the New Mutants. What else can I say about this? Delay, delay, delay every time. So just put this movie in Disney Plus or Hulu. I have no other thing than that. So moving on. And to The Secret Garden. I don't know too much about this movie. So my guess will have to be Netflix or Amazon Prime. This source. So moving on to Annabelle. So Annabellum. I think that's how you pronounce it. So yeah. So I can hardly see this movie having an October release, which is October is not really stat as November and December is. So I think it has a space in between to release in October. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna be our topic discussions that we'll talk today. So let me know in the comment sections what you think about these topics and announcements that was discussed today. So comment that down below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell when new episodes are uploaded. And other than that, this is Trico, and I'm signing off. Peace.